I was wrestling with it internally. I was not ready. And so the day of the baptism, I fell apart. I threw a fit. I was the child I was not supposed to be. And I remember lying on my parents' floor in their bedroom, just crying and saying, I don't want to do this. You can't make me do this. I'm not going to do this. I just remember my dad very calmly saying, do you understand what baptism is? And I was like, yes, I do. I understand. Like, I feel like I'm making an adult decision and I'm not ready for that. I don't feel like this is fair that I have to suddenly carry this burden, that suddenly I'm going to be accountable to everything. And I feel like this is an adult decision that I can't make this yet. And my dad assured me that this was what I was supposed to do and that everything would be just fine and nothing was going to change drastically and I would be okay. And that, our family was there and I was going to do this. And so we had went and bought like a white dress. I think it had like frills and lace and, it's a pretty dress for baptism day. And I put that on and we went to the church and then I had to change into the white gown. And I just remember the texture of the fabric. It was just so uncomfortable. I remember thinking, they're going to be able to see through this. Everyone is going to see me naked and I have to put this on. And I powered through it. I went through the whole deal and my dad baptized me and I came out of the water and I remember looking in the mirror afterwards and realizing, yeah, everybody could see my underwear right through it.
But that wasn't the only thing that Janae realized on that revealing day. This was the first day when being Mormon didn't seem quite right.
So it was kind of a sense of honor to be accepted into the Mormon church with baptism. But there was also that level of now I'm a part of the Mormon church and I'm responsible and accountable to my sins. So that was just part of the beginning of the burden. Well, it was just a deep gut feeling that something wasn't quite right. So I always had a sense that God was bigger than me and he was holy. And so when I was baptized, standing there being very vulnerable, it was very eye-opening to me that this is what it looks like to be right with God is, I'm standing there in front of everybody, totally feeling like I'm standing there naked, like one of those worst dream scenarios. But also I felt like, okay, from here on out, God is going to see me differently. And so it was just a shift of the way that I saw God, because even years after that, I started to think that God wasn't as big as he was. I started to have this idea that he wasn't who I thought he was after that baptism. So it kind of went probably downhill from there.